Hey everybody, it's Cat Morgan here, and welcome to Assemble with Care. I apologize for my voice in this video. I am getting over a cold. Thankfully it's not COVID, but I've been coughing a lot and having some grossness, so I need something to distract myself from being sick. Anyways, this is Assemble with Care. I saw this game on a bunch of comfy streamers out there play through it, and I thought, hey, this would be really fun. Actually, I didn't see them all play through it. I saw the first level and thought it was super cute. So here I am playing through it. So this is what it opens to. So we're just gonna... Oh! Oh, okay. We're just gonna start clicking things in here. Yes, it is played with sound, guys. Oh, this is such a cute... Oh my god. I love this. Alright, let's get into it.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
Yeah, traveling does get very tiring, but I do have a lot of fun traveling, and I wish to travel more in the future, too. The big goal is to eventually travel to Europe one day.
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
Oh,
A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
let's go.
I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
Okay, let me just start by saying I love this as a full-time engineer who fully believes in the right to repair, which is a phenomena where you are able to, fully repair your stuff by yourself and not give it into the corporations, for all that moolah. The right to repair is super, super important to me, and I really, really care about it. Not only does it help you get a sense of, accomplishment for fixing something, but it keeps items out of landfills. Usually people just throw stuff away when it breaks, right? So my boyfriend and I have gone and volunteered at this Fix-It Clinic is what it's called. They have them in our counties. And we go every couple of Saturdays. And we go to the public libraries in town or in other areas of where we are. And people come in with stuff anywhere from bicycles to Roombas or Keurigs or stuff like that. And we go in and fix it. Like I said, I'm a mechanical engineer by trade, and my boyfriend is an electrical engineer. So I like to think we complement each other well in that regard. So when we do get to volunteer and help people fix stuff, it is so satisfying to, fix it and restore it back to its condition. Obviously, we're not always able to fix everything, but it's such a rewarding feeling being able to fix what we can. So I'm a huge fan of that. If you want more information about it, look up the Right to Repair. Linus Tech Tips has a great video on it over here. I'll link it in this part of the video here. But there's so much work being done, being able to repair your own stuff and not let it go to landfill. And it's cheaper for you. It's good for the environment. And like I said, you get this really cool sense of accomplishment with it. Yeah, so this is amazing. I'm going to love this game. I get to fix stuff. Let's go.
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Alright, let's do some unpacking. Get it, guys? Unpacking, because this is our thing. Yeah, I picked it up. Pick up. Oh, okay. I'm gonna open it. Oh.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime.
I love that. That's so freaking cute. Oh my god.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
Heh, that's me trying to take photos of myself, man.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
Oh, yeah, you totally are. You totally are, Maria. I like you
I
already.
saw
We're
a
gonna get along
guitarist
great.
wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman at your service.
Woo! We got a passport. What's this?
Tools of my trade. No hope of
Oh.
restoring things without these.
Those are some nice tools. I like that.
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
Overalls are making a comeback now, and I'm very jealous for those people who can pull it off. I am, unfortunately, not one of them.
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
Oh, I love that. Honestly, I'd totally go
Who doesn't
into,
love
like...
a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
Oh, I could, but I have short hair. I would absolutely consider going into, like, a repair business. Yay. I would absolutely go into a repair business, because...
Finally, I'd made
That's
it to
just-
Bella Riva. I'd come for the food festival,
Yeah.
taking place in a few days' time.
Food.
After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
Food festival. Fun fact, my boyfriend and I are going to Disney. Also fun fact, if we get to 30 subscribers, I will vlog parts of that trip and make a video of our trip. So, there's your motivation, people. Get me 30 subscribers. And then I will vlog my Disney trip, but for now, we're not going to do that.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
Cool.
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
1979. Let's go. Also, those overalls, her hair, such an aesthetic. Super cute. Oh, it's a sweater. Oh, that's so cute.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
Oh my god.
My story in Bella Riva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Oh my god. Guys, I thought about making this episodic, and then I decided, nah, we're just gonna go straight on through. Look at all these. Let's go Lullaby. Look at that! It's a cassette player.
It was my first morning in Bella Riva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
Ooh. Fancy.
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bella Riva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
I love these like watercolor aesthetics for the pictures and stuff.
I
This
was
is so
starting
cute.
to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
Of course I do.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
Oh, honey, I'll help you fix it.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Abso-heckin-lutely. I will fix this for Izzy. Wait. Put it down. There we go. There we go. Okay, I see. It's like a 3D thing. Alright. We're gonna start. Okay. So we got that out.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Yeah, let's replace the batteries. That's usually my go-to. Like, let's just start by replacing the simple things. And figure out what's really wrong with it here. Where's my screw? Oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd the screw go? Good thing she has a screw cup. Alright, we're gonna rotate that. And we're gonna... there. Alright. Now, you kiddos from the 90s or later, did you guys ever have to do this with your cassettes?
Why did you do that?
We're gonna rewind it. We gotta rewind it, Izzy. When it goes into these track players, there's actually a bunch of little gears up in here. So what happens is the tape kind of runs through them, right? And sometimes it'll get a little goofy and get messed up. So that's what happens here, is then it kind of stretches out all your tape. So what I did is put the tape back in it, Izzy. That's what I did. You 90s kids and 2000s kids, did you guys ever have to do that where your tapes got like that? I know mine did a couple of times. And I was born in 1998. There we go. I'm dated. I am a pre-2000s baby. But I grew up in an era of VCRs and cassettes and fun things like that.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Aww.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Oh,
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
I'm sorry. Parenting and I'm assuming a death of a parent that's really, really tough for a kid. So, Izzy, I hope you get some closure using that cassette tape.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Oh, nice.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt.
Oh.
She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
I hope Izzy gets okay.
Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Honey, get some therapy. That'll really help. At least sort through your feelings and help you process that grief and death are absolutely okay. Alright, shattered.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square.
Nice.
I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the
beach.
evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Hello.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least.
Oh.
Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
No, you didn't disappoint him.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... do you think you can salvage it?
Wait a minute. Don't blame your daughter for that. Yes, I will try to salvage it. We're going to take some
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Okay, I think I put the glue just right here. Other leg? Anybody? There we go.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Well, dude, well, you just teach her not to touch fragile things. It's okay. Kids are kids. They just make messes like that because, you know, they're kids. But it doesn't mean... No. do this one. There we go. Can I rotate it? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Why are we just squirting up glue here? That's a lot of glue. This is unnecessary for the, I'm assuming, ceramic. This is. Okay.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Yes, it is. I'm assuming it's some sort of epoxy or super glue. Those things are really, really nice.
Thank you.
And they look pretty clean.
It looks as perfect as it ever did.
Yeah.
My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Oh,
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
oh, Joseph, don't work yourself.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening.
You know, fair enough. I definitely do that myself sometimes. I get distracted in my work or keep myself busy so I don't have to talk about the hard stuff. Yeah, it's an avoidance technique, and yeah, I'm in therapy to figure it out, but yeah.
Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. Maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Especially with only one parent now, Izzy needs a positive role model in her life. Hey, what is this? Oh, okay. Got it. A telephone.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Comment down below if you're a coffee or tea person, because I am a huge coffee drinker. I actually drink both. I drink tea in the afternoons and evenings. I drink coffee in the mornings. Very yummy. Usually I drink it black with no flavoring or anything. Sometimes I will, though, if I'm feeling spicy. I'll order from, like, Caribou or something, which is, like, the equivalent of Starbucks here, but it's better. Caribou is way better, just let me say that. I think some of those fancy lattes, so sometimes I get a fancy latte. But mostly I drink just normal coffee, maybe a hint of cream in it.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Oh no.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
Support your local businesses, guys. The only reason I do Caribou is because it was initially started in Minnesota. Obviously, it's kind of grown into a bigger corporation than it is now. Slightly bigger, more regional. But I'm a huge fan of local coffee shops all the time. Go to local, support local, try to support them. Starbucks is a little bad in their business practices, especially with all that union busting. So, go support local. If there's a local coffee shop in your area, go to it. They make really good stuff. I'm sure it tastes even better than what they serve at Starbucks.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Yeah. Well, let's restore this rotary. Ooh, okay. Take that.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
There. Okay, so there's a little latch there, but we got some screws.
obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we obviously know the problem is that it's not connecting, so the next step in my engineering philosophy is to take it apart and just see what we have working here. And it looks like right now we have the cover, and we have the inner mechanism, though I think we're just going to unscrew that, this piece here. Yeah, okay. So we have the rotary point. Right to the toolbox to detach it. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll just put that there. Can I take this one out? Yep, there's the broken motherboard. It's not really a motherboard, but sure, we'll just go with it. So I'll connect those, connect here.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Yay! Oh, there's another broken bell here. 1 second, I'll fix that too. Take that. The new bell on. I'm not sure how these bells break, but you know what? Sure. Screw that in. Put this one on. Screw that back in. Let's put this back on. Oh. Flip it over. Okay, I was like, what is that? Oh yeah, that's the phone connector. Phone connector. Okay. So I'll assemble that. Screw these in. And you gotta screw in like this, guys. Notice how I did cross the component, right? What happens if you start screwing in on the exact same side, like on this side, for example, it's actually gonna like shear on the...
missing.
Yes, I know, Maria. I'm explaining to my audience what's happening here and why I'm screwing them in such a way. Anyways, if you screw all your screws on like one side and like leave it open, right, that's going to really put a lot of pressure and flex on whatever component it is you're screwing in. So I like to do the kind of this X method, or, you know, just alternate a little bit, so at least the pressure is a little bit more evenly distributed on the piece. So if you ever start screwing stuff in, like I said, do either a crisscross pattern or some sort of alternating method so that all the parts are evenly balanced, so it doesn't like over torque anything or break anything. Alright.
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, Maria, yes, I know that. I'm just trying to turn it back around. Yay! Good job, everybody. We fixed it. Woo! Hi, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that. My boyfriend was trying to re-season our cast iron pan. Good news, there's no fire in the house, and it just got really smoky. Everybody's okay. It's, just smoky. Anyways, let's get back to the game. When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me. Uh-oh. Did she not want to talk to her sister?
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favorite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Uh-oh.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Uh-oh.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready.
Oh no. Carmen?
Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Do I get to fix a coffee machine? If so, heck yeah. Oh, guys, it looks like a coffee. Oh, it's a camera.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
You hear about the camera? It's about time.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
She's really pretty. I like this character model.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
Cool.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Oh, yeah, I can. So, fun fact about this. My boyfriend is kind of a photographer. He just does photography for fun. But he was telling one time he got one from like his childhood. It was one of those old Sony cameras, like flash cameras like this. They're actually like really good quality. So it's funny because Brad was trying to fix it because the flash was broken. Well, let's see if they show it here. Maybe they don't. But the flash on cameras is run by like a special capacitor inside that holds the flash.
I don't suppose you fixed anything this valuable before.
Oh my god. Woman, yes I have. Please don't ever talk to me like that. Yeah, okay, so the mirror's broken. So anyways, my boyfriend was trying to fix the flash, and like I said, the capacitor is inside of it. And his big fingers in these capacitors are really small, so every time he kept trying to touch it to connect it, he kept shocking himself. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he kept, like, yelling really loudly. He's like, I'm trying to fix the flash. I'm like, yeah? He's like, but I keep shocking myself. I was like, well, do you need my help? And he's like, no. Because I have smaller fingers than he does. And he was like, no, I can do it. And eventually, through his own stubbornness, he fixed it. But it was just very entertaining to watch him sit there and, like, he just kept shocking himself. He was just being such a dork.
Screwdriver. I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to adjust it in a second. I'm going to rotate it. No. There we go.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
That battery has to go there. I just know it. Alright. I'll put the... Got our fancy film and stuff. And we got our... Gotta put the top back on. So yeah, there's my fun adventures with fixing cameras. Mostly my boyfriend just shocking himself when I was like, are you done shocking yourself? And he was just like, yeah. It was just funny. Fun times. Fun times as engineers, you're just like, I can fix that. So we try to fix everything that we come across. Yay! It's a nice little camera. Cool.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
Yeah, they're nice
I
cameras.
picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition.
Fancy.
The first of its kind.
Well, look
It
at
cost
you.
me 3 months' salary. But it was worth it.
3 months' salary is a lot.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Dang. Alright.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
See, that's the thing about people who are wealthy. There's a reason they're wealthy, right? So, just let that sink in.
She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money.
Oh.
If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Okay.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Huh. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's only fair. If you keep lending people money and they're having difficulty with it, we get to fix the sign. You know, I would be more skeptical of, like, where's all this money going?
The sun was
you know?
setting over Bella Riva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, no.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
Uh-oh.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Oh, no. I'm sorry you're struggling.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
Carmen, I hate to break it to you, but I am as well.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Yes, but there's no promises. Like I said, I'm a mechanical engineer, not a electrical engineer, so this is gonna be an interesting time. We'll just do what we did last time and start by I always forget to unclick that. Unscrewing all these important little doodads. I'm gonna take this off. Right there. Oh, okay, this ain't... This isn't too bad. We're just gonna... Yeah. Okay, so we need to glue... Oh, I see, that's the power. Why would we... Okay. I'm no expert on electronics. I can ask my boyfriend. Can you glue motherboards and stuff? Like...
I think the whole thing is supposed
Yes,
to...
yeah, Carmen, I just clicked on it to be funny. Okay. But I don't know if you use, like, glue for this, if there's a special kind of glue. All I know, yeah, so we're just gonna, figure that out, I guess. We'll connect that. And that. Okay, so those are all lit up. Put that back on. Let's screw these in. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun playing this game, guys. Sorry, this is, like I said, I'm a mechanical engineer by trade. This is just like, yes, this is the exact kind of thing I would do in my spare time, is fix things. Obviously, this is a much simpler scenario to what I normally do, but it's still cool. Stick that there. Like that. Did this work?
I don't know, it's a bit... flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Oh.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Yay, let's make a better circuit. So we'll take this stuff off, rotate this around, unscrew. Usually for flashing, if this is, neon signs are usually LED nowadays. I know this because I took a class on electronics. But what you can usually do is do some sort of resistor or photoresistance in the circuit, which is essentially just a little, resistors. I'll put a picture right here of what they look like. Essentially what you do is you kind of use it that with other electronic components, and all it does is misclicked. Because LEDs work with like a certain amount of voltage will run through them, by putting a resistor in front of them or in a certain part of the circuit can actually allow for that delay, and then you can get that cool flashing effect. Usually use like it's called a potentiometer, so you can adjust the resistance and make less, less voltage go through, and that's what you want when you want to get those flashing effects. I did an example with this, like I said, it was way back in college, but like those little Christmas tree light strands. Yeah, that's what I did. And then I figured out how to, in series, when they're all together, I was able to figure out how to make them flash, or make one brighter than the other, or alternate. There's some really cool stuff. So, yeah. All right, did we do it? Cool.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
What do we... Okay. Well, sure. Take these off again. Carmen, you gotta make your decision here. This is a lot of unscrewing and rescrewing. I probably could have just kept the back off if I wanted. But I'm sure the game would have been like, no, you need to take it apart every single time. But it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Okay, so I got that. Okay, I got back to our circuit board. Now we're gonna take some... I'm assuming this is just like glue. I don't even know what you use. What kind of glue goes with motherboards? How do you like... Because usually like solder them together or something. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, by the way, this is what... When they're in series like this, that's what this is. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is supposed to be what's called a relay. So essentially it alternates between two different paths. Which is weird that it's going to another light. So this isn't totally accurate to what a motherboard's going to look like. But essentially, yeah, so you have one light here, another light here, another light here. So I think this one's the only one that's going to flash. That might be correct. There's a weird way of doing it. Screw those back in. Nope, nope. Screw those back in. Alright. Oopsies. Let me rotate this back around. Put that on. Put this one on. Carmen sells coffee, though. I would say ice cream, maybe? Like, that doesn't even make sense, but like, pizza or drinks? Like, does she sell alcoholic beverages?
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Oh, I could have done it separate. Man, I wasted so much time screwing and unscrewing everything. Ugh. Oh well. Oh well.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple.
Oh.
I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Oh, she's wearing those super cute earrings. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, queen.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived.
I know she's kind of, bitchy, but, I still like how she dresses. She's very, very
Carmen
pretty.
opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Oh, all my hard work.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Oh, Carmen. What are you fixing now? Game Boy, but not Game Boy Color.
It
Game
was
Boy
the day
Color?
before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Oh, okay.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
Okay, that sounds amazing with a bunch of different flowers, but definitely like keep up your garden a little bit. Just a little bit. That's the goal. That's my
You
dream.
have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
Izzy, what did you do?
Can you fix it for me?
Did you do to your game? Alright. So we got a lot of broken bits here. Can I take this out? Oh, okay. I'll just take out the sound card, I guess. Yeah. The wires out of the way. Your sound card's broken, honey. You gotta fix that. Okay, turn this back around. Can I take this out? Can I take the screen out? What? Oh, there we go. I was like, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Honey, what did you do? Did you smash this thing? Your sound cards are broken. Your screen's all broken. You're just gonna take that out. And take that one. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Jeez Louise. Honey. There we go. I wasn't even paying attention. I think it's this sound card. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. I wasn't even paying attention, guys. I don't know. Let's try 1. Oh, no, I don't think that's right. Well, okay. I'll just take the wires out of here for a second. I will get back to that.
Nothing. Maybe there's an issue with the battery.
Yes. I was just clicking on it to see what would happen. No, did it just... Okay. We're gonna put these all back in here. Okay, so yeah, the battery goes there. I know that. But how do we... Is it just the sound card that goes down here? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna turn this around. Oh yeah, we don't have a screen. Oops. Oopsies. Well, Just give me a second here. That I forgot that we need to put a screen in. Okay, so I'm assuming there's gonna be... Huh, okay. So, 1 to microchip, 2 to sound card, 3 to light. Okay. So now... 1 to microchip. 3 to sound card. Okay. I heard a little dingy noise too. I think that means it's working.
Why does it sound so scary? It wasn't like that before.
Did I mess up your audio sound? I'm assuming we gotta flip all of these as well. Yeah, that's what happens when you mess with the sound circuits. I know very little about them all. You know, it shouldn't work.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Yes, they do. Oh. Wait. Okay. Child. So sound. 2, circuit 1, 3, sound. Did I fix it? Yo, that was very similar to the Game
Can
Boy
you show
sound.
me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Oh, okay. Yo, guys, this brings me back. Alright. Woo, we did it! Good job, guys. We caught the pigeon. Well, that was cool. Yeah, it brings me back to playing Pokemon on my phone emulator because
retreat into its
yeah.
screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own.
Oh,
Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
oh,
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
is he? That's not how you deal with negative emotions.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Oh, is he?
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too.
Everybody
It made me
struggles.
think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
Ooh, introspective.
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Aw. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we all go through that. I'm assuming Maria's in like her early 20s, right? So this is a big, even for me, I'm currently in my 20s, and there's just a lot of like life changes happening now that I just, it's hard, you know, making sure that you're maintaining relationships with those people you care about because there's just so much, you know, happening. Like, you're expected to be a fully grown adult, yet you still don't totally know what you're doing yet. It just makes for a lot of interesting scenarios growing up and then just being a fully fledged adult like this.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It
Fix
was
a
only
watch.
then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was playing with your daughter.
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual.
Maria, just say you were with his daughter.
Do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
Oh, that sounds like an awesome job. Also like a lot of food. I'd probably get sick of it after a while.
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Sure, I like fixing things. Let's try to fix this watch.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
I'm sure it will. Oh, okay, I don't think I need this. Aww. Is this your wife? Like, oh my goodness. Yes, I will happily fix this for you.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. Cogs look good though. Be careful, I can reuse those.
Okay, time to fix this, guys and gals. Oh, there's 2 more screws. Let's fix the glass. We'll deal with the mechanism in a bit.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Aww. That's wholesome. Shut up and let me work, Joseph. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright. Yeah, no. Shall we fix that? Now we get the cogs. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I see. You gotta take the cogs off the faceplate because we replaced it. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I see what we've got to do. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we did it. That wasn't too much of a challenge because you just kind of put them back in where they were. Yeah. So... Oopsies. Now I just gotta remember how I put everything else back, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Remember what I said, guys. Crisscross. Otherwise, you're gonna tighten your things, and that'll be bad. So we're gonna do this. All right. Oh look, we fixed it. All right. And we just pop that on there. Ta-da! We fixed it. Yay! Schoneffelder automatic 36.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph,
That
my
was cool.
fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
Aww.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you.
Oh,
My
cute.
wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
Aww.
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Well, she's just struggling with grief, and so are you.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
Sounds like my dad.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Oh, that is still very wholesome. Look, we get all the achievements as we fix things, too. Guys, we're getting there. What's this? Is this a projector?
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Oh, hello.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this.
It is kind of cute. I like the
It
colors.
definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
She's gonna help her sister,
We're having a
and I say
clean
help in
out,
quotes.
Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
Okay, do you know
She
what?
says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Okay.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Sure, I'll fix the slide projector. Woo. Alright. Well, remember, guys, we start by unscrewing everything. I like fixing electronic-y things. Take that off. Any others? Beware electricity. Yes. Is there a way to diffuse this so I don't, like, shock myself?
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Let me just real quick look at something here. Haha! There's more! Alright, we're gonna unscrew the projector. This top piece.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Well, that's not too bad. We'll be fine. Lens. Guys, see any other screws? Well, we're gonna, let me just take a look at this. There's gotta be, like, seriously, I refuse to believe this is just alive. Okay, so I'm trying to do, like, the angle thing, you know? Wait a minute. There we go. There. So that'll point it upwards. I know my angles. I know my maths. Alright. We'll go angle it, and then we're gonna go like dish. And then we're gonna take this one and put it sideways. Excuse me.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad.
Aww.
Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Hey, be nice. Alright. So I'm assuming with slide projectors, you know, you put them in here. And then you just kind of screw that up. Oh, wait, yeah. I was like, there's a miscellaneous wire here.
When we
There
were
we go.
younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Oh, sisterly love.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
Cute.
She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Now the roles have reversed a little bit. Your sister's really busy.
Those screws still need to be put back.
Oh, yeah. I was like enjoying these cute little sweet moments, and I was just like, oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Eh. I forgot that there are screws required for this. There we go. Cool. We did it. We fixed it, guys. Good job. And we learned a little bit more about sisterly bonds.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone.
Oh,
I
no.
have nothing.
Oh no.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Oh.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
I don't think that's true.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
Oh no.
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Helena, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. You, sister, you know, money is temporary, family is forever. And I know that that is cliched and that doesn't apply to everybody. But I just want to let y'all know out there, like, my sister and I are the bestest buds in the entire world. And there's literally nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for my twin sister. Like, no questions asked. And absolutely, like, I would have no problems helping her if she needed my help. And I hope you guys can find some solace or find people in your life, either family by blood or family by, you know, relationship status, or family that you choose, you know, people that you care about dearly. I hope you find people in your life that can support each other and help each other. Like, this is a big deal. Alright, that got a little serious. Tea kettle? I think I got a cough. I've been having a lot of coughing fits, you just haven't heard them.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork.
Yay!
The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
Gonna be me at Disney.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favor?
Yes, anything.
Helena was supposed to help me run the store today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
I'm not gonna get in the middle of this.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Wait, what is this? Oh, wait, what? What? What is this, guys? What? I'm just gonna make whatever this is. Not really sure what this is.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Oh, is this one of those like camp stovey things? Okay, fine. Okay, so it's broth. We make it soup. Soup. Half stick of
I
something.
think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
3 wild mushrooms? Plenty.
Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
1/2 stick of, oh yeah, butter, as always. So you do a 1/2 stick, 1/4 of a stick, I guess. Yeah. I'm just gonna half of a carrot. Probably put too much butter in, but whatever. 2. A handful of chopped tomatoes.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
3 wild mushrooms. Plenty of probably plenty of onion. What is plenty, guys? I don't know. I cook, yeah, like I get that, but I just don't know what this means. Is that plenty? Hopefully I did this right. Oh, I need soup. Hopefully I did it right.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, as a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
Yeah.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Yes, of course.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Yay.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
Yeah, festivals are a great time
Carmen,
to
on the
celebrate.
other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
Oh no.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years, I never stopped to think how much he actually had to give.
Oh. Wait, did your sister tell you already? Probably. A record player, let's fix it. Yes.
The festival finished. I only had 1 day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind.
No, sad.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it.
Yay!
Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Dude, that's awesome.
Maria! Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
Yay!
Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh.
I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids.
Yes.
Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Abso-heckin-lutely. Let's go, guys. Alright. Speed run this one.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna turn it on.
Speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
So we got some speaker issues.
Speaker isn't connected
Yeah,
properly.
yeah.
I should check the wiring.
Oh, okay. We just
Here's
like
the
took that off.
problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Now I can see properly. We have a speaker. Your power button is connected to your kind of play speed button. Assuming I just connect all these together. Well, we'll just take that out for now.
That's the speed dial connected. Now we should be able to change it. Speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Okay. I thought I did it correctly because it's connected to the power button, which is... Wait, maybe... Real quick, maybe I go like that. Let's try that.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully. It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction?
Can we reverse polarity?
Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Alright, let's take that. Oop.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
U57B6. U5... L7? US57W0. Oh, because they just put the... Okay, I see. We'll do this, and then we go here, we put the volume thing here, and then we go like this, and then we go like this, and then we go like that.
Still a few parts missing.
Like, you're right. Oopsies.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Yay! Well, that was fun. We did it, guys. Some super cute music too. Yay!
The record
Speed run.
player's
Good job,
crackling
everybody.
tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Yay!
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again.
Oh,
Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be.
oh, yay!
I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
All right, cool. You do
Carmen
that.
and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
Oh, well, we're gonna do
The
that.
silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
See, I'm sure your parents would understand, though. If they're antiques and they're into the repair industry, they understand that, like, that's all you want to do is make all the music box. Your parents should understand, though. Like, that's
My
their
final
thing.
morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I
Boys
had
and girls
to
are gonna speed run this again.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
Let's go.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
Putting STEM into the minds of the children. I love it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Okay.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again.
Yay.
This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
Cool.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
Well, let's fix it.
I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Absolutely. This is a family heirloom. Let's go. Screws. Taking this out, taking that out.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Abso-heckin-lutely I can. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Oh, alright, glue. Glue. I think that's enough glue. This needs to stay in place forever. Alright, we're gonna screw that in. I'm sure there's screws somewhere else, but we fixed it. Oh, there we go. Take this stuff. Unscrew all the inner mechanisms, which we're gonna do like normally. Unscrew. Take this piece off. Take all this stuff out. Put this to the side. It's a little burb. Wow, cute. Alright.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Challenge accepted. Gotta fix our little windy bit. that. Replace the screws. I think that's how you... Wait, can you... either... Oh, there we go. It seems better. Alright. So, I think... let's try that. There we go. Told you guys we can speedrun it. Yay!
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Okay, I put this back in. Speedrunning. Speedrunning. Take that. Yeah. And do that. Remember, crisscross. Otherwise, you'll risk putting too much stress on your parts. That's the new phrase now. Crisscross. Too much stress on parts. All right. Did I fix it? Oh, that's so flipping cute. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right. Oops.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
Yes, absolutely. This is a freaking adorable music box, by the way.
My
I
wife
love
used
it.
to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them.
Oh.
Will you dream a dream for me? I sit by your side and hold you so tight. Know that I will always. I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be.
Yeah.
I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time.
Yeah.
Izzy needs
yes.
me more than that. Especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
Yep, teenage
I'll
years.
never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Yay!
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right.
Absolutely.
My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Woo! Let's do it. Oh, there's a new chapter too. Let's go fix whatever it is I need.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they taught me so much about what was really important.
Oh.
Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop. The day I left.
Honey.
Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
Honey, I'm sorry.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Gotta pick.
Elena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Oopsies.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
Yay.
The recipe for Carmen's special.
We did it.
I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Cute.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind.
Why don't we just
I
stay?
hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference.
Why don't we just
Helena
stay?
and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy.
Oh, absolutely.
They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us. But I
Your
finally
parents would
felt
be
ready
more than
to
happy to
talk
talk to you.
I just didn't know if they would even remember their number. I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Let's do it.
Mom? Dad?
Maria, is that you?
Yay! Look at all these people, guys. Look at them all. They all did so good. Oh my goodness. This was an amazingly cute game. And I love it. Look at all these people. We're gonna finish it. So good job to all those people in the credits. That was a wonderful game. We get to fix the bug. Guys, this is what I was looking for. I wanted to fix the coffee machine from day one.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman. She's always running around, taking orders, making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit.
Cute.
Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile.
Yeah.
She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
Yes. Latte
It got
art.
me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Where's my screwdriver? Speed run.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
I love this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, more screws. We're just gonna... I believe we can make this cappuccino machine work.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them. I'll need to connect all the pipes correctly to stop the steam pouring out. How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
Who leaves the steam valve running on these things, man? This is not how you normally do this. Does the steam tank go there? Yeah, okay. So there's the steam tank, I think. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, duh, guys. Gotta take care of it. All of our single screws apart. As we all know, this is way easier than what it would have been in real life, but, you know. Yeah, I know, I'm looking. There we go. Okay, we fixed it, guys. And this goes down there.
Finally, no more steam.
Woo! Alright, so we got the steam. And then now we gotta figure out... where everything else goes. Where's our power supply? Where does this go? Why does this go? Alright. We're gonna put this here. The front is cup, second is steam. Okay. I was like, how did that go in there? Okay. So... first is cup. Second is steam. And then... can I just connect them all at kind of haphazardly, or is I'm thinking we just do like this. Ah! Why did you do that? No! Steam!
Finally, no more steam.
Okay, so one is zap. No, stop. Okay, I just want to rotate it. One is... two is heat. Stop. Cool, I think we did it.
Are all of these parts supposed to go in there?
Yes. Yes, they are. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like... I put the safety bit so we don't have it exposed. Alright. I was like, there we go. Woo! Alright. Put these all screwed back in. Did we fix it?
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
There's our steam. And there's our coffee. We did it, guys!
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Let's make our first coffee. Alright. Espresso is my thing. I love espresso. You put that in there. And we get coffee.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Yay, latte art. Latte art, let's go.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, these are my favorite biscuits anyway. Those airplane cookies, yum. This. Now this is art. I'm so proud. Look at this, guys. It's absolutely amazing. Look at it. Look at this cup of coffee. It's what you call it? It's avant-garde. Or its impression is it's something. It is abstract art. Yes, abstract art.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit postmodern, but
Yep.
knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hope she'd think it was intentional.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for,
Always the
Carmen.
connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
Our single streak of milk. Yes.
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
It's very fun, though.
It made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carl.
Cute. Oh, look at this. That's so flippin' cute. Oh, I loved all of it. Is that it? Is there a secret one I don't know about? No? That's it? Oh, okay. Well, everything I wanted in a game and more. Super cute, super cozy, super comfy, and I get to fix stuff, which is very fun for me inside and outside of my video games and hobbies that I do. So, hopefully I start feeling better soon, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!